Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you information regarding the $391 as it relates to the summer P-EBT that is set to go out this week, you guys. So starting off with Arizona and Connecticut, these are two states that are sending the summer P-EBT benefits starting this week. Then we have California and Florida that are also sending their P-EBT benefits this week. We also have information regarding the $300 checks in the state of Delaware. Now applications are now open, you guys, to start claiming these $300. And then we also have the 30 states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of November. And of course, I bring you the pay date information. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, P-EBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And don't forget to take advantage of these offers. With Rakuten, you can get an additional $30 when you sign up and spend $30 or more using the referral link that is in the video description. You can also receive up to 20% cash back every time you shop at your favorite stores. Next, we have the Ibotta app where you can get cash back when doing your grocery shopping. You can also receive $10 when you sign up and upload your first receipt using the referral code that is on the screen. So let's start off with the state of Delaware. Now, if you guys remember one of my previous videos, I was showing you guys how applications would be available soon for the $300 checks. Well, here's the update, you guys. Applications are now open for low-income residents to apply, specifically for those in the state of Delaware. So in May of 2022, the Delaware Department of Finance began issuing one-time payments of $300 to individuals who had already filed their 2020 Delaware resident personal income taxes by the due date. So beginning on November 1st, adult Delawareans who were over the age of 18 and living in the state on December 31st of 2021 and who have not previously received a 2022 relief rebate may apply online. So once again, the application is available online, and here's pretty much the requirements. So applicants must have a valid social security number, a Delaware residential mailing address. You can have either an active driver's license that was issued by the Delaware Department of Motor Vehicles on or before December 31st of last year, or an active identification card that was issued by the Delaware Department of Motor Vehicles on or before December 31st of 2021 and meet other verification standards. Now, as far as I know, you guys, they're not really asking regarding the personal income for this time around. So I would highly encourage my seniors to apply for this $300 checks as well. And so if you're interested in applying for these $300 checks, you're going to need to apply online. Once again, it's only available for those in the state of Delaware. So if you go to the delaware.gov website, which by the way, I'll be putting the link in the part of the video description for you to apply. Once you go on this link, you're going to find right here it says 2022 Delaware Relief Rebate Program. If you go ahead and scroll down, you see a couple bit more of information regarding these $300. And down here it says apply or check your status. So let's go ahead and click this button right here, apply or check your rebate status. And this is the following page that's going to open. So it's asking here for your social security number. So you're going to need to enter that information. Now, you know you're on the right website when it says up here delaware.gov, right? So as long as you stay within the .gov website, just know that you're on the right site. Now moving on to those in the state of Massachusetts. Massachusetts taxpayers are set to start receiving their tax refunds starting on Tuesday, which is today. So refund checks from the state's $3 billion in surplus tax revenue will start to head back to Massachusetts taxpayers starting November 1st. Eligible taxpayers will receive a credit in the form of a refund of 14% of their Massachusetts personal income tax liability for tax year 2021. Eligible taxpayers will receive their refund automatically through direct deposit or as a check sent through the mail. So you can receive it either or. So if you have already filed your 2021 tax return and you had a tax liability, no action is needed and you should receive your refund by mid-December of 2022. So basically from November 1st all the way through mid-December is when they're going to be sending these out. So if you have not filed your 2021 return, you are still eligible if you file by September 15th of 2023 2023. And if eligible for a refund, you should receive it approximately 1 month after you file. Now, moving on to the topic of the summer P-EBT benefits. Remember, here we're talking about the $391. So let's start off with Arizona. Just as a quick reminder, Arizona is now starting to send their benefits for school-age children. And here's pretty much everything that we know so far. So the Department of Arizona Department of Economic Security is processing the school-age children for their summer P-EBT benefits starting October 31st of this year. DES is processing the eligible school-age children by the school district. So DES anticipates it will take 5 weeks to process all the eligible school-age children in the state. So here's pretty much the breakdown. Each eligible school-age child will receive a letter, and then also each eligible school-age child will receive a P-EBT card. So the student will receive a one-time payment, you guys, of the summer P-EBT benefit in the amount of $391 for the months of June 2022 through August of 2022. You will receive a P-EBT card in the mail in your student's name. It may take 2 to 3 weeks for you to receive this card, and this card is pretty much like a debit card that allows you to make purchases regarding your groceries. Next, we have the state of Connecticut, where the state of Connecticut already started sending their $391 regarding summer P-EBT benefits for school-age children specifically since October 31st. So yes, they recently started to send those out. The Connecticut Department of Social Services announced that $79.4 million in special food assistance benefits will be distributed Monday, October 31st of this year to the families of nearly 203,000 school children who are enrolled in the free or reduced price school meals program and who receive services from the DSS. So an additional distribution for approximately 83,000 children who do not receive services from DSS is expected to be announced in the month of November. Now, here's some further information. DSS will deposit summer P-EBT food benefits onto the existing EBT accounts on October 31st. So it seems like if you receive food stamps, that's where your P-EBT benefits should appear by October 31st. It says also for nearly 17,000 families that previously did not receive a pandemic EBT card, new EBT cards will be mailed beginning on the first week of November and will arrive with instructions on how to activate them and access the food benefits. So if you're in the state of Connecticut and you're asking yourself, how will I get the P-EBT benefits? Well, here's pretty much instructions as to how. So if your child receives SNAP, meaning food stamps or TFA benefits on an EBT card, or previously received P-EBT benefits on an EBT card, the school year 2021 through 2022 P-EBT benefits will be added to that EBT card. If your child has not received P-EBT benefits previously and only receives Medicaid from DSS, then a P-EBT card will be issued in the Medicaid head of household's name to the address on file with DSS. Here's a third situation. If your child has not received P-EBT benefits previously and does not receive benefits from DSS or is a private school student, a P-EBT card will be issued in the student's name to the address on file with their school. Next, we have the state of Florida, where the state of Florida is also expected to continue to send out their summer P-EBT benefits in the month of November. Now, if you guys remember one of my previous videos, I was mentioning that when it comes to Florida and the summer P-EBT benefits, they actually started sending those out in the month of October. However, not everyone has received their benefits just yet, right? So summer 2022 P-EBT benefit issuances is expected to continue through November for families who didn't receive it in the month of October. So remember, it's just a one-time payment. Eligible recipients should expect to receive their payment by November 30th. So you pretty much can expect to receive that payment all the way up until the end of this month now, right? We're now in November. So each eligible student child will receive a one-time summer 2022 P-EBT benefit of $391. Households already receiving SNAP benefits, meaning you receive food stamps, will receive their summer 2022 P-EBT benefits on their existing EBT cards. Households that receive P-EBT benefits during the prior school year will receive benefits on their existing P-EBT card, and then households that do not have an EBT or P-EBT card will receive a P-EBT card in the mail with benefits automatically loaded. So once again, if you haven't received P-EBT benefits in the past, and that's when they're going to mail you a new one, and your P-EBT benefits will be loaded onto that card. So if you need a replacement P-EBT card, you should call the following number for a replacement, and that number is 1-833-311-0321. Moving on to the state of California. So when it comes to the P-EBT 3.0 cards, those benefits are expected to continue to arrive in the month of November as well. So California started sending their P-EBT 3.0 cards for eligible children under the age of 6 that missed school between August through December of last year, right? So remember, please do not confuse the P-EBT 3.0 with the summer 2022 P-EBT, as they both have very different requirements that students must meet. And here's pretty much the breakdown in case you need a reminder for that, right? So P-EBT 3.0 benefits, your children must be eligible for the free or reduced price school meals and missed at least 5 school days due to COVID-related reasons during the 2021 through 2022 school year. Now, when it comes to the summer 2022 P-EBT benefits, for your child to be eligible for that, here's pretty much the requirements. So if your child is under the age of 6, one of their requirements was that they had to have an active CalFresh account. And then also, if you have a child that is school age, right, meaning kindergarten through 12th grade, they must have been receiving free or reduced price school meals through the National School Lunch Program or the School Breakfast Program. If your child is eligible for both of these benefits, you can get both deposits in the same card. And so if you're in the state of California and you have an eligible CalFresh children under the age of 6 and you're asking how much would I be receiving regarding those P-EBT benefits, here's pretty much the breakdown that I found on the P-EBT website. So it seems like for the month from August, right, you're receiving around, I think that's $39, for September, $43, and so forth. So I had a couple of people comment on some of my videos asking me why they're not receiving the full $391, right? But remember, here we're talking about the 3.0. So it seems like certain individuals could be receiving the P-EBT 3.0 benefits first, and that's why you're not getting those $391. Remember, the $391 applies to the summer P-EBT benefits, and my understanding is that they're sending out the P-EBT 3.0 benefits first, and some people were even commenting that they were receiving the amount of $208. So this is where it starts to make sense. If we're talking about the P-EBT 3.0 benefits and you add the benefits for August of 2021 all the way to December, you're going to see on there that if you add all those digits on there, it's going to equal a total of $208. So you can expect to receive your next payment from January for the benefit months from January to May, and that's going to equal the $222. And so remember, guys, that these are the amounts specifically for children under the age of 6 in the state of California. Here we're talking about the P-EBT 3.0 benefits. And then remember, you'll also be receiving the summer P-EBT benefits later on, that it will be pretty much from the months of June to August of this year. Here's some additional information. If you have eligible CalFresh children under the age of 6 in the state of California, P-EBT 3.0 cards for young children under the age of 6 are being sent out in October of this year for benefit months August through December. And then the cards will be reloaded in November of this year for benefit months January all the way through August for existing card holders. The new P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed out to any young children that are only eligible for benefit months January through August of this year. In the month of November, P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed in alphabetical order based on the first name. And if you have a child that is from kindergarten through 12th grade, we're referring here to school-age children, then these are pretty much the information for them, right? So California will begin mailing the P-EBT 3.0 cards for school-age children in November for benefit months August through December of 2021. The cards will then be reloaded in the month of December for benefit months January all the way through August for existing card holders. And then the new P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed out to any school-age children that are only eligible for benefit months January through August of 2022 in the month of December. P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed in alphabetical order based on the first name. And also remember, it looks like they're also going to include those $391 for the summer P-EBT in the month of November. moving on to the SNAP Max benefits for the month of November. So remember guys that the new SNAP Max benefits that started in October had an increase, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone will be receiving an additional $281, etc. Everyone's case is a little different, but here's pretty much the breakdown. So states with an approved emergency allotment will continue to get an extra monthly emergency payment through February of next year. But of course, it's only to those states that apply and are approved by the USDA. So the extra payment will bring households that are only eligible for a partial benefit up to the new maximum benefit amount for their household size. So here are the new numbers pretty much. If it's a household size of 1, you can receive up to $281 when it comes to your food benefit. If it's a household size of 2, then it could be up to $516. Now, households that are already eligible for the maximum benefit amount will receive an extra $95 per month. So you can either be on one or both sides, right? You're either receiving $95 in addition to your food stamps, or you're receiving pretty much the difference between what you used to receive prior to the pandemic and bringing you up, getting a new amount that will bring you up to the new maximum benefit amount depending on your household size. So households that are close to the maximum, less than $95 away, will be guaranteed emergency allotments of $95 per household. And here we have the list of the states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of November. And that pretty much includes the state of Alabama, California, Colorado, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, and Michigan. We also have New Hampshire on this list, New Jersey, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Oregon, and welcome on board Pennsylvania. November 16th all the way through November 30th is your payout date. We also have Rhode Island, South Carolina, and Texas. The state of Utah is also on this list, and another welcome to those in the state of Virginia. Virginia was also approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for November, and their payout date is November 16th. Also on this list is West Virginia and Wisconsin. And here we have the November payout dates for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of October. Remember, guys, these are usually the states that are 1 month behind. Starting off with Alabama, sending out their benefits for October between October 31st and the 1st of November. We also have California depositing payment on November 19th or November 26th. Hawaii, November 14th. Kansas, November 21st all the way through November 30th. Massachusetts, November 2nd, Minnesota, November 8th, all the way through November 30th, Nevada, November 12th through the 15th, and Vermont, November 14th. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.